She wanted to make sure that Mia was not going to be on this podcast or she's hanging up. She said that, by the way, the last thing she texted me.
Did she say that?
Yes.
Hi.
Hey, Sandrine, it's Danny. And Mia, we're here to talk to you.
Did you say Mia?
Yeah, no. Oh, God. Listen.
She couldn't make it. She's shedding her skin.
Oh, my God. She is committed. She's committed. All right, I'll text her. Now she's Danny. She's going to be flipping out. God damn it, dude.
It's that time of the month. You're right. She's underneath the heat lamp and she's malting. Whatever they call that. I don't know.
He was joking. She's not here, I swear. This is what I have to do. This is what I have to fucking do. God damn it. Now she's going to watch the text back. She's going to. All right, so far this is how it happened. This is what she's texted me. She goes, she goes, I hope Mia's not there because if she is, I'm hanging up. Podcast over. I go, she's not here.
She doesn't have the ability to end the podcast. We're trying to reach everybody. Sandrine, who is I'm not sure.
Call her back.
I'm not sure what you would call her. She's very important to our channel. She's our channel mystic. She is in love with the deceased Jack, me, and sometimes Leo.
Yeah, sometimes me. When she's very angry at Danny. Hello, Sandrine.
Hi, Danny. Hi, Leo.
Hey, what's up, Sandrine?
He
it's
pulled
me,
the fast
Leo,
one
and
on
Mia
you.
here.
God damn it. Sandrine?
Yes?
Mia's not here. I can assure you of that.
Okay, good.
Is there anything you want to, I don't know, say to her, though, if she was here? I mean...
No, I would just hang up.
You would just hang up. You don't want to engage.
You won't stoop to her level. Her level is... My tongue just came out of my mouth.
Sandrine, Mia is hanging by a cliff. You're in Hawaii partying it up. You know that Danny's shooting a video like, oh, wow, I can't believe the universe would do that. But whatever, you're out jogging somewhere. You're by a cliff. You then realize that there's a girl screaming at the edge of the cliff, and she's barely holding on. It's Mia.
Why is it Hawaii?
I don't know.
Not the Grand Canyon or something, but okay.
Well, I don't know. I see the pair. I like a Hawaii for the aesthetic, and because Sandrine's going to have an angle on it, I'm sure.
All right.
Let's go, Sandrine. What do you do? What do you do? Mia's at the cliff.
I would actually rescue her.
You would?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Is there a catch?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. I'm surprised. Yeah. Sandrine, how have you been since mine and your lovely date in Tampa Bay?
I just missed you way more than I thought I would once you left.
Oh, thank you, Sandrine.
Let me ask you a question,
crazy.
Sandrine.
Like crazy. Like we're talking like intense.
Oh, God.
I mean, Danny, after you get off, maybe you should look at your Instagram DMs. I never send it to your personal phone number, these messages. I decide to do it to Instagram, but Danny, there's some, whenever you're ready though, because I don't put, I thought he'll read it when he's meant to read it. There's other things, it's not just, it's other, there's various topics I go over in these
What are a
messages.
couple of them?
They're kind of personal. It's more about, it's not so much about you and I, but it's other subjects. One of them, I mean, yeah, you should just do it in person.
Are any of the subjects the concept of eternity?
Not in person, alone.
Okay. So not here.
Yeah.
What's something juicy we can sink our teeth into that we get into there, Sandrine?
Well, actually, one thing I do want to say to you, so one thing I want to say to you, Danny, is remember you actually had said on Adam 22's podcast that you feel Mia, you're not going to have a girlfriend for much longer because you think Mia's going to cheat on you with a black guy. You actually said that on the podcast, and then you said it like it was news.
I remember that. It was very not sarcastic and joking.
Right.
I remember that. I think it was.
Right.
You were serious.
I was on the brink of tears, and I opened the podcast with it.
Where do these feelings come from, Danny?
Well, she follows everybody on the LA Clippers roster.
Oh, wow.
Down to the athletic staff and the water boys.
Damn, the water boys.
Yes.
Wow.
I got a hold of her phone once, and I clicked on one of the guys' names, and I looked at the past messages she sent. Yeah. And oddly enough, Leo, it was all Mia topless in my bathroom.
Jesus.
With her tongue out that she'd sent to
the
point guard.
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious, Sandrine.
But listen,
That's really see.
That doesn't,
love is
that
love.
doesn't mean anything.
We can't jump to conclusions, as Austin said.
exactly. It's love is, and it's also
my
love is love.
God.
It can trump this little. I don't
like
know what to call
Danny
it.
was saying, like, yeah, I think he wants me to be on his, he wants to be on my podcast, and then, yeah. So you really think, she just wants the guy to be on her pod? No, she's shagging him. She wants to shag him. That's what's happening.
Well,
And she also hit up one of the guys. She was like, triple double tonight, ?
Oh,
and then he responded with a picture of 3 other guys in the team. I think it was the center and
their
the
cocks
small
out?
forward. And I think that might mean those 3 guys took turns double teaming her, and that's their triple double.
No. I'm the professional virgin. I'm the most sexually sensitive one here. I think she was actually talking about doing like a basketball game with Mia.
Oh, the players and the Clippers.
Yeah. I think that's what it was.
Maybe a little scrimmage.
Yeah, a little scrimmage.
What do you think, Sandrine?
Danny, you said it yourself to Adam that she was saying how, oh, this guy, he wants to be on my podcast. Like, oh yeah, she wants to bang him. So it's like it's not just like
Jesus.
it's so obvious, Danny. Like,
Is that the only reason to invite someone on the podcast?
Sandrine,
I have
let's
some
cut to
questions
this.
to ask Leo.
Just because she says like, oh yeah, I want him on the like, no, she actually wants to like explore with this guy sexually. It's not just like it's not. If she's even talking to another man, like
Sandrine,
that's
I don't want to put this information
flag.
out there, but Sandrine, Danny told me about. He walked in on it once, and I want to help him. So I want to put it out there. And if Danny wants to tell
I don't know
you,
if you guys are joking.
I'm so sorry, man.
I can't believe you're going.
Dude, I'm fucking sorry, but I want to help you, dude. And you walked in on it. It's not healthy for you. And you should tell Sandrine because she deserves to know. Sandrine, you're not.
Did that actually happen? He did walk in on Mia effing a guy? I kept thinking that would happen one day.
Yeah, well, Sandrine.
I had a feeling that would happen one day. Now, I don't know if this is true or not when you guys are admitting right now. I don't know if
you
it's
mean, of course
It
it's
was
true.
She had left her location on her phone.
Yes.
She hadn't been accepting calls for 6 hours. It was Saturday night. I didn't know where she was. So I go, and it turns out she's at the Hollywood W.
Oh, fuck.
And
I didn't know it was at the W.
I walk into the lobby. They're not saying anything about a Mia Gibbs at the front desk. They won't give me any information. So I actually follow a maid onto the elevator.
Are you
and
serious?
I follow
like out of a
the
movie.
smell of cannabis and the bass, the hip hop style bass music emanating from, it turns out, the 9th floor.
Oh, God.
I get up there. The door is cracked open by accident. Maybe they were waiting for room service. I open the door.
Are you serious?
Snoop Dogg, Ghostface Killah, and DMX are all standing around with their big cocks out, and Mia is just
God! Now I
sucking
know
and
this is a
jerking.
joke.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's not Sandrine. It was before
DMX
DMX
is
died.
dead.
Everyone knows. Yeah, DMX died. It was before that. So it's been a while.
Oh
DMX
my!
died.
No, Danny had just said Saturday, meaning this past Saturday. So
I did not mean this past Saturday.
No.
It was Saturday night. I saw.
Sandrine, he's done this before. He gets into like like he says it like it's the first time, like it's just happening every time he tells the story. It's weird.
So Danny, what
he
are you
always
saying?
refers to it as the Saturday. It's like,
Listen,
Danny,
all I'm saying,
are you gonna dump Mia now? Is that what you're saying?
well, no,
No,
they're still
for
together.
some
I would
self-respect?
say
They talked it out.
just because your girlfriend has sex with other guys does not mean she's cheating on you.
Oh, Danny, I shudder.
Listen, it's
Sandrine,
going to be hard.
Let's talk about this, Sandrine. How come whenever you and I are having a little bit of a rocky patch, you start shifting your attention to Leo?
Yeah, Sandrine. Why is
Oh, that was the past. And, the only time I was really going on Leo was because Jack had been neglecting me. And also Leo was a very, there was just a phase that went him. And also it's interesting. I stopped talking to him when he started talking to his girlfriend again, which I didn't even know he was starting to reconcile, which is interesting. So almost like on a spiritual level, I knew that, hey, I'm going to back off from it. Plus, I never really, Leo and I are like the friends with benefit kind of, like if we ever had a rapport. Like,
a lot of sexual tension, right, Sandrine? A lot of sexual tension.
Hand job
more
here and
like
there.
physical No, it wouldn't be that. But it's just like, I feel like probably in past lives, me and Leo mastered the friends with benefit dynamic. That's what I think.
So in the
But
early
Danny is like a
1940s,
partner.
you might have blown him in an
You're
Oldsmobile.
hilarious.
All right, I was driving a Ford Model T, and
And a top hat. You had a top
I had a top hat.
There was a
on.
bunch of silver coins rattling around in your pockets.
Oh yeah,
You're out front of the
doubt.
lumber yard.
yeah,
During
no
the French
doubt,
Revolution.
no doubt. Picked you up, Sandrine. We went to the local pub.
I think
had
you
a couple
were going
drinks.
to. What were you doing? You were leaving Morgan Stanley Bank, and you had just invested in railroad bonds.
There we go.
And she was dressed up in the traditional style of the era, flapper. She had like what looks like one of those swim caps, really short haircut.
Yep.
You were like, you put on a record in your house after you got back. You're like, hey, this is one of those darky fellas from Louisiana. See?
Nat King Cole. He's got a smooth voice.
Yeah, you can really blow on the trumpet, see? And then Sandrine started blowing you.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's actually really
All right,
cute.
I think
a
that's
cute little
honestly that's probably how it happened, Sandrine.
Sandrine was once upon a time royalty in France. And during the French Revolution, she tried to flee, and Leo was the carriage driver, but they were caught. Leo demanded oral sex in exchange for safe travel, but they were caught. Sandrine was beheaded.
Jesus.
Leo kept the head.
There we go.
Oh, you sicko.
Use it for his penis.
Mr. Executioner, may I beg of your pardon, and would you provide me the severed head of the wench? My liege, why do you request such a thing? Well, I would like it as a token to, shall we say, keep me company. Sandrine, would that be disturbing if you knew that Leo was fucking your severed head from a past life?
Oh my God.
You know, everything. Everything. You know, I like to leave the past in the past,
Yeah.
but I doubt that. I
Of
doubt
course.
that happened.
Father, why'd you have to bring us back there, you dick? You're a jerk, man.
I doubt that.
Dude, yeah.
Danny, did you ever
Sandrine.
see Danny? Did you ever see Chase's Instagram story a few days ago?
No.
Chase a Bodine?
Chase, you know Leo's friend.
Chase. Oh no.
Chase.
Oh, the
No.
guy who wants to suck my dick?
Oh God. Yeah. What
you know,
about him?
Couch's friend? And no, it's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
What did he do?
He walked into a some rehearsal, like little jam rehearsal, and then the guys were just started like jamming out into Friends, like the Friends theme song. It was hilarious. And I'm like, oh, how
Okay.
perfect timing, seeing as that I just told Danny
Thank you,
how
Sandrine.
Leo
I want
and
to keep doing
and
role
you
plays
should do the
about Leo and
Friends.
Sandrine hooking up in ages past.
Oh,
though.
Sandrine, why don't we ask Sandrine, what era
Wait.
do you think we might exchange some bodily fluids in?
Please
Probably
tell us,
the
Sandrine.
ancient Egypt days.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going
I
to
like
say, you guys give me off Mark Anthony and Cleopatra vibes.
So I was
Yeah.
a Greek kind of.
I know you were a
businessman.
pharaoh, Leo.
I was a pharaoh. There we
You
go.
were a
lot
pharaoh,
of power,
and
a lot of
Sandrine was a
power.
slave. And
Right.
she was moving to
No, I
Sandrine.
was a princess.
We're not going to
No,
do the
I
role play
told
for
Leo,
you here.
no.
You've been ordered
Right. I
was-
to move
nope,
a
I
gigantic
was a
hunk
princess.
of
Nope.
granite
Right.
300 miles across the open
Yeah.
desert.
Right, and
Me?
for fun, I would make
Yes.
you move it backwards sometimes. Just
So do the role play, Leo. Tell her that in character as the pharaoh. Okay, a bunch of peons
No.
carried you out on a big sled underneath you, and you're up there, and you've got a throne, and it's got a canopy, and they're fanning you with palm fronds. Tell Sandrine how you want her to move the granite block.
Slave Sandrine down there. Well, why are you looking up at me? I told you never to look up at me. Stop the carriage. Sandrine, move that rock to the left and to the right 4 times while chanting, I need Leo's big dick. Go.
Yeah, I
I
would
do- I
not
do
have
that
been
to
a
you.
No, I
No,
wouldn't be
you're
a
in
slave.
character,
I'm a princess.
Sandrine.
No,
You're in
I'm not.
character,
This is-
Sandrine.
this is
Respond in
impossible.
character.
No, this is
So
impossible. I
well,
would've
Danny,
been a
why don't you play
princess.
Sandrine since she's not playing herself right now? So
No,
why don't you
Sandrine's
go?
going to play herself.
Sandrine.
You must
I'm
do
a
this.
princess.
I'm sorry, it could end in a happy ending,
My
Sandrine.
name is-
You're not a
My name-
princess. You're a laborer.
Sandrine, you're a
No,
captured
no.
princess.
Princess Alexandria.
Sandrine, they caught you in Nubia.
Yeah.
And you were too far away from your home, so they just wrote you
Right.
off as new slave meat.
Right.
And they took you down the Nile or up the Nile, and now you're having to move blocks for you're Khufu. Okay, you're Khufu.
Yeah,
Leo.
okay, good.
So Sandrine, come on. If you're a princess, make your plea that you're a princess in character.
Look, I'll give you this. You're pretty, but you are strong. You have a big back for a woman. So they saw a lot of potential in it and wanted to throw you into the rock moving kind of.
It's a good business.
It's a great business.
And if Sandrine, if you don't do the role play right now, they're going to throw you to the crocodiles.
Right.
In the Nile.
Here, Sandrine, I'll set you up. Sandrine, do as I say.
So I would literally just haul ass and leave. I would not just bow down to Leo because he's asking me to suck his ding dong.
That's not what he's asking you.
I wanted you to move the stove.
You want him to move the 300-pound block of granite.
Just move it where I say, and I'd like to watch you do it.
Okay.
So you'll move the rock. Oh, you're moaning in such an interesting way. Why don't you come up here and sit on my lap? Sometimes I like a nice sweaty slave woman.
My liege, I've brought forth the royal priest to bless the servant.
Oh, perfect. Priest, bless us. Bless the servant.
And remember, you got to be reading from the Book of the Dead.
He's going to read from the Book of the Dead.
Eko Thomas Ekado Estogote Ekomate.
All right, slave girl, how are you?
Wait, I have a scarab. Use that as a butt plug.
Sandrine, so wait, you don't like this idea that I was a pharaoh, and like it's possible that we had sex in honestly in any age and time, and that's one of them that could have existed. We're just
I know. I told Leo about
here.
this.
We're spitballing.
Yeah, I told
Who
Leo
knows?
that I'm sure we did it behind a rock once in the ancient Egypt.
You told Leo that? She told you this?
Yeah, and you too, Danny, but not at the same time. It was different points.
So we've already had sex, Sandrine.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. In fact, since we're talking about past lives, I was actually looking at pictures of Belushi last night. Danny, do you remember your past life at all, by chance?
Yeah,
Danny?
I think I do.
What do you remember?
And I do remember I was doing some sort of show, and I think it was taped live, and I was doing comedy.
Wow. So you were a big comedian.
do you have any real recollection, Danny? Because sometimes I wonder, and it doesn't mean it's true, but sometimes I wonder if Danny was John Belushi, because I actually knew John Belushi in my last life when I was Linda, and Belushi's best friend was actually Jack, and Belushi would come to my house, my parents' house, and eat all the food. That's what actually happened in my last life, swear to God.
Is that what you would do?
Yeah, I remember showing up at Sandrine's
But
parents'
I don't
house,
know if
and I remember
Danny's
wearing a
actually
college sweatshirt,
Right.
and I remember just having a bottle of Jack Daniels in my hand, chugging it, and then blacking in 4 hours later in a pantry just covered in food crumbs.
Oh, wow. You must have been filming that movie, Animal House.
Maybe
Yeah,
I had just been on the set.
I
I think you were just
been
been on the set of Animal House. That totally makes sense. That was a good time
No,
in
this
his
was
life.
probably,
he was partying it
I
up.
think this was earlier
Lots of cocaine.
70s, though. But yeah,
It was
Jack
it was
friends
earlier
with
when he
Belushi.
was more handsome. It was skinny Belushi.
Yeah,
Sandrine, do you remember, were you with me that night at the Chateau Marmont?
when he?
Were you there
no, that was
when I
Kathy
ejected my
Smith,
fatal
wasn't
speedball?
it?
What?
Huh? Are we
She
talking
said
about
that
when,
was Kathy Smith.
are we talking about?
Are you sure you weren't Kathy Smith?
No, I wasn't. My name was.
What'd you do to
Linda.
Kathy Smith?
That night,
No.
Kathy Smith, right after I injected the speedball, people think it was just plunger down and flatline, John Belushi dead. I had 3 kick-ass hours up in that hotel room.
Fuck yeah.
Kathy Smith,
Kathy Smith?
the thing I talked her
that
into
was her
doing with
name.
the soap bar, Leo, would make your head spin.
No.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Dude, I put a Dove bar
Oh, God.
up her asshole,
Jesus
and then I
Christ.
emptied an entire bottle of drugstore shampoo into her twat.
Holy shit.
I don't know why. I was just
Holy
I
shit.
wanted, for some reason, because the speedball, it's half cocaine, half heroin. I think the cocaine made me really neurotic, and it just made me want to be absolutely sure the orifice were clean before I entered
Oh,
them.
my God.
So yeah, it was. Then after I had sex with her, after that, bubbles were coming out and floating around the room.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Sandrine, how do you feel about that?
I know Danny's just saying all this for entertainment purposes, but I just sent Leo. I just sent you a picture of Danny from our night together, me and Danny's night together, and a
Take a
picture of
look at it, Leo.
Belushi. And it's just there's a lot of resemblance, and you guys can maybe put it on the pod. I just sent it to Leo.
It's not. It's kind of close. I'm Belushi, dude.
I guess you're Belushi, dude. That's so funny, but that is the picture of this is the Belushi that I believe you would be.
Yeah, this is the
past life.
So hold that up to the audience, Leo. That's what I was wearing when I raided Sandrine's parents' pantry.
It's the college. That's a great sweater. You should. I should get one of those.
I mean,
online.
even look at the nose. I just sent another one, Leah, and here's another. I just sent 2 more. Let's I want Danny to see these.
That doesn't look like me. I am John Belushi though, so. Sandrine.
Dude, I don't know. I think you look like John. It's honestly not even close.
Sandrine, what do you think? This is, I mean, he really embodies the whole Kurt Cobain, it's better to flame out than fade away mentality. What do you think? Die young at the peak of your powers or live a long, happy life where you're not so productive in the later decades? Which is better?
The first sounds better, actually.
So, Sandrine, you would be happy if you died tomorrow.
I actually don't. I'm not afraid of death anymore. Ever since Jack died, I'm just like, I don't care.
Sandrine's, she's died so many times.
Yeah, I mean, she's just going to come back.
Yeah.
Sandrine,
I don't know if I'm going to come back. I'm probably
but
just
I
going
don't
to
think Jack. I mean, hot take here, but I'm not sure Jack was into you, Sandrine. I think it's time for you to drop it.
No, he told me that he had stopped communicating to me. This is in 2020. He had stopped communicating to me and took himself out of his life, took himself out of my life because he had truly loved me and he didn't want to hurt me. He felt he was going to hurt me, like, emotionally. And I found out later on that he had, from his brother, he had liver sclerosis. He had a lot of health problems. So he probably did not want him to die on me at a very young age, at me being so young. And he also just was a mess. I mean, the last time I talked to him on the phone was 2020 in September. That was the last time I spoke to him on the phone.
Wow.
So,
Sandrine,
but it's because of Danny that Jack even called me. I thank you, Danny, for doing. He was threatened by you. Jack was like, he wanted to. He actually. I'll try to quote this as best I can. He said, at first I thought he was like this amusing buffoon, and then I come to, and then he was watching. He said something about like he was talking. Or I don't know how he said it.
John Belushi
was
reincarnated,
funny.
more like it.
He actually.
Johnny, you're looking the wrong way.
Oh, you think he's in hell, Jack?
He actually was watching Kissing Girls in Las Vegas during coronavirus while I was on the phone with him. And then when I said he brings joy to people, and Jack's like, I don't want to hear how he brings joy to people. He was like, I don't want to hear it. And then he
was
stopped
thinking it was
watching
sexual joy. He probably watched the session with the psychic in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and he was probably real threatened by that. But Sandrine, I want to let you know right now, we have on the podcast Father O'Neill. He's in fantastic standing with God. He's actually dressed like a priest right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to have Father O'Neill say a little prayer right now, and I think we can get Jack on one of the microphones.
That's okay. No, I doubt
we're going to do it,
will.
Sandrine.
No, I think we need to talk to him.
Disguised as
We have
Jack.
unfinished
It's going to be a
business.
demon trying to pretend to be Jack. I guarantee.
It's not gonna be a
Let's
demon.
get him on the line here, Father.
I was going to say, my prayers don't end up where I think Jack is.
Try, see if we can get God to get Jack out on loan from hell. Let's try it.
He's not in hell.
Or at least get Jack reincarnated into my sister's baby that's coming tomorrow.
That's not happening.
Yes.
All right, you know what? There is a way to do that. I just need
That would be the best thing for the channel.
I just need some paint and a pentagram.
No, come on. Do it right now. Say a prayer.
Stop.
Say a prayer. Get him on. I think we can get him on the microphones.
Dear Heavenly Father, could you please send Jack on over to us? I think there is a conversation that needs to occur in order for some spiritual healing.
Why are the lights flickering?
Amen.
Oh God.
You guys hear that in your headphones?
I think I do.
Yeah, here's some.
Oh shit.
Oh, hey, Sandrine, you bitch. It's fucking Jack.
He doesn't
God.
sound like that. I can send a nice audio.
This is how I sound in heaven,
no,
you whore.
He does not sound like that. No, he doesn't. He doesn't
Yeah.
talk
Sandrine, if you were
No,
here
Danny,
right now,
nope,
Danny is
nope,
possessed by
nope.
I've
something.
been partying with some
Nope,
Hell's
this is
Angels
so-
up
this
here and
is-
some
this is
wise
so
guys
not
from
accurate.
Brooklyn.
No,
This is
no,
the real
yeah,
me.
No, he's from Chicago, and he does not sound
Up
like
here,
that.
my
Nope.
cock is
Doesn't
3
sound
miles
like
long.
nope.
I'll drop it down from heaven like a fishing line to Tampa Bay, and you can suck on it.
Sandrine, he's taking his penis out in person. I mean, whatever is taking over Danny's body is taking his penis out. It's not Danny, I'll tell you that much.
Hey, Sandrine, if you ever want to come out here, I'll pay for your bus ticket, bitch. But I ain't paying for no airfare.
Oh, my God.
I've been losing a lot of money on cards. Anyway, take it easy, Sandrine. Whoa!
Danny, I want to see you again. I want to hug you.
Oh my God, that was
Jesus.
crazy. Was Jack in here?
I think
blacked
Jack
out.
was in here, and it is really alarming to me that Sandrine, that only made you love Danny more somehow.
I want Danny.
You love Danny more than Jack?
You know, I mean, at this time, yes, absolutely. I really
I don't know.
love
Sandrine,
Danny.
you, Danny, Jack, in a bar,
No.
mano a mano, drink
Eiffel
for
Tower.
drink. Drink for drink. Who's
That is-
taking you home?
That needs to be a sitcom. It's me,
Yeah.
Sandrine, and the ghost of Jack. It can be a cartoon, an animated cartoon.
Yeah,
An animated cartoon. He comes up. Yeah. Who wins? Who's taking you home?
Who's taking me home? It's me and Jack head to head, Sandrine.
Yeah, honestly, Danny has respected me way more than Jax at this time,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it would be probably Danny. Danny has way more respect for me. I really think Danny, Leo, and I, maybe a few other crew members, maybe, I don't know, Ian and his girlfriend, we should all live on an island together, and it can be like friends, and it's like, and we use the theme song, but like Danny can play it on the guitar and stuff, so it's original, so we don't have to do the copyright thing, and then we have a whole friend, and it's funny, we can use the live audience laughing for some of the funny things that occur, but it would be like
How are
a
we going to get a
reality
live audience
show.
on an island?
That's the only problem. Yeah.
No, not the actual. No, we just
the
use the
only
audio.
problem.
It's the only one.
No, we just
Sandrine,
use
because
the
otherwise-
audio.
So far, I'm loving it. We go down to around Fiji. We go down to the Florida Keys. We
Bora
find
Bora,
ourselves an
yeah.
island. If it's uninhabited, we just take it over and hope the government or the authorities don't notice or the landowner. It's me, Leo, you, Ian, and Alyssa, Ian's girlfriend. And
Cool.
we just live there and we do a
Yeah,
sitcom.
and we film-
And I
yeah, we
play
film
the
it, like, we're-
I'll be there for you. I play it acoustic on guitar, and there's no issue with copyright because I'm playing it on my own guitar.
Yeah.
Even though note for note it's the same. The one issue is we're going to have to use like lemmings or
Yeah.
parrots for our student audience because studio audience because we
Yeah.
got nothing.
You got nothing.
No, we
Sandrine,
wouldn't.
Otherwise,
No, we would just use a laughing audio bit for the funny parts. But most of it wouldn't. We wouldn't really always use the laughing. We could do half and half. Like it'd be like
It's
a reality show.
authentic
Like think
that
of
way.
Gene Simmons' Family Jewels. You know, it'd be like a reality show. It would be like,
Like a reality
reality
show.
show.
Okay,
We'd,
here's
like,
what we're
film,
going to do.
like, here
Austin,
I
can
am
you pull
making
up canned
breakfast.
laughter right now? We've done this before. So, Sandrine, we're going to do a couple scenes. It's going to be a sitcom. So our dialogue's got to be real snappy.
Right.
Maybe Father O'Neill can be a character there.
Yeah, but it would almost be like improv, Danny. Like or it would just be like we're living life, and it's not even like we're trying to be funny. Like I'd just be talking to you, and then it just comes out funny. Like it happened naturally, or we do improv. I was doing improv the other day with doing a New York accent. It was great with my mom and my brother. It was like just like going off and off, and like it was great.
Sandrine,
But anyway,
in the sitcom, you can do anything you
You
want.
can do anything you want. So let's practice with the canned laughter right now, Austin. Let it play. Let's hear some. Okay, I got it. I got the first line, Sandrine.
And no, wait, I think that you should have a hand signal for Austin to hit the laugh track. You should be in charge of the laugh track.
Okay, so Austin, here we go.
So look at Danny.
So I
you
come to
watching
Sandrine. I'm covered in sweat. My eyes are sunken in, and I weigh about 130 pounds. Sandrine, I got some bad news. I just used the last of our firewood trying to signal the National Guard.
wait, so this is really happening? Like we're
gotta be
we're
faster than
stranded. I thought we had money and we
You're
had like
right, I
a
didn't do it.
fridge.
You didn't
Let
do
me
it.
try that again.
No, that would be
Sandrine, I just used the last of our firewood trying to send an SOS message to a ship on the horizon.
Well, let's go get some fucking fireworks. I can't even talk. I can't. I'm not.
Ooh.
Let's go get some firewood then.
Sorry, some of the fans were booing you, Sandrine. I don't know what's going on.
I think it was for the squirrels.
That was good, yeah.
And Leo, you got to come in.
I got to come in.
I thought we were gonna have money and we would have,
Sandrine,
like,
quiet.
So
We're
I'm on
doing
the
a
couch.
sitcom.
I'm on the couch. I turn around. I'm reading the paper, and I go,
Oh, we have a house? We have a sitcom?
Yeah, we got a house.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, we have an
I
island.
love the house. It could be on the. It could, maybe the couch is just like on the beach, like it's
Yeah.
like from a I don't know, like a sunken ship or something. We
Yeah.
found it. I turn around and I go, "What's up, guys? What's for dinner?" Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Good
All right.
enough.
I guess I got to come up with something.
Yeah.
Well, I've got here 2 mushrooms, one of which I'm sort of sure is not poisonous, and I got a handful of tadpoles.
we're on an island. There's
What do you
mushrooms and
say, Daddy?
tadpoles.
We go rock paper scissors for that mushroom. Whoever wins gets to fuck Sandrine tonight.
You got yourself a deal, Leo.
Hell yeah.
Sandrine, say something like that. Be like, oh, you think I'm that big of a whore? But say it's sitcom-y.
Yeah.
Oh, you think I'm that big of a whore?
Yeah, judging by how you conducted yourself when we took that rowboat out to that Caribbean island. It's the worst sitcom ever, Sandrine. It's not working. It's not gonna. It can't happen.
We have a lot of work to do.
It's not gonna be like stage. It's not like we're gonna pre-write this in stage. It's gonna just be like me making breakfast in the morning and making it for everybody, and it's just something funny happens or something
like
random. Maybe a
we can do
spider
two
shows
golden
up.
opportunities. You were a slave in Egypt,
right?
And then you were the chick stranded on the island with us, who we're both having sex with, apparently,
right?
And each time you were unable to get into character.
Subject matter has to appeal to me. I'm also not in person with you.
One of them was your idea.
Could I pitch
Which one? No, but then
The
you made
island,
it like,
yes.
Go ahead. Austin wants to pitch a scenario.
Then you changed it into stranded on an island. I thought we had money and we had like food and working electricity and water and plumbing. And I thought,
what's wrong with strand? We got to raise the stakes.
Yes.
We want the show to be a hit.
So it's going to be Survivor, Leo and Danny. No, Leo
Survival,
and Danny,
Leo and
Survivor. There's another video idea for you. By the way,
All right. Austin's got a premise for you. Listen up, Sandrine.
So this is a number of years ago, a few hundred years ago. You're an old Chinese woman in a straw tent. You hear screaming and fire and clashing of weapons. Suddenly, a horse is marching in front of your house, and it's Leo as Genghis Khan.
Oh my God.
And Leo is there as one of his right-hand soldiers.
I am, you mean?
Danny.
Danny is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Start.
Okay.
Okay.
This is a past life. This is how you and Sandrine fell in love.
Recommendable Shomodo. Come out of your straw house.
Yes, this here and the horse is the honorable, the divine Genghis Khan. We, peasant woman, will let you practice your own religion, and we will bring you technology and science from across the empire. But first, you must have a sex with the Genghis Khan.
Sandrine, you have no aptitude. Where are you? Where are you on this?
This was a great scenario. This was a great.
It's hard for. I've never really engaged in improv where the content is so sexual. Sorry, guys. It's a little.
I'm sorry.
Throwing me off.
Character Sandrine.
I have
for
another
a second.
scenario.
What's up?
No, we're sticking with this.
We got
Okay, how about
Sandrine.
this?
Set it up too much.
Sandrine,
Also,
listen.
since I'm
We have
not
set it up. I
visible,
did my lines.
it's
Danny
very
did his lines.
hard
You were a
because-
small Asian woman in a straw house. Come out and say something to Genghis Khan, the great Genghis Khan.
Your life is going to improve, no doubt, Sandrine, but he's going to have sex with you because that's what he does to everybody in the village.
Unfortunately, that's just part of the story.
Oh, here it is.
Say something to her, Your Majesty.
Ishimamoto? Oh?
Oh, who's this standing man over here?
You do not look at my assistant. You look at me.
Hold your tongue, devil woman, or I cut off your head with a scimitar.
You know, I have a saying. It is no fun if the homies cannot have a psalm. So, Danny, you go ahead and take first this little woman.
Yeah.
Have
And
fun.
if she makes even one sound in protest, we chop off her head and catapult over the Great Wall.
Shimamoto, Ryate, Rigamoto.
Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, oh.
Okay, you killed it this time, Sandrine.
Sandrine, see,
you killed it.
that's what we're talking about. That was way
That's
better.
good shit.
Thank you.
That was good. See, everybody can believe that scenario. I mean,
Hey, good. That was a good job, Austin. Good setup there.
yeah.
No, my
That's
brother
good. See,
actually
Sandrine,
lived
we
in
can really
China.
do this
Right.
infinitely. Maybe later on in the podcast, we can go back to caveman times.
I think we do have to end the podcast on one more scenario for.
Yeah,
Sandrine.
caveman times. I mean, if there's anybody even more rapey than Genghis Khan, it's your average everyday caveman.
They had a good movie. I think it's called Quest for Fire. They just like rape chicks in it. because that's
Sounds
what
great.
happened.
Sounds
No,
great.
they're searching for fire. It's like, and they meet this woman that they kind of rape, and then they take her into the cave from another tribe, and she knows how to make fire. She's the Chad Keel of the cave people, and then all of a sudden, now they love her, and she's like a god because they would have to look for lightning and go and like nurture a fire that they would capture because they didn't know how to make.
It's like Pocahontas.
It's kind of.
I love Pocahontas. I think I was her in my last in another
I meant
life.
Chicago.
she was underage at the time, but
Was she?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, Disney, that doesn't surprise me.
I didn't even mean to say Pocahontas. I meant Sacagawea.
I'm going to take a piss real quick. Do you mean Sacagawea?
Yeah, but that's
Is
not
that how you say it
pronounce
now? Is that-
Chicago. You got to be culturally sensitive.
Yeah, I was
bro.
going to
hear
say,
it.
listen to Leo. How unbased. Or
Whoa.
listen to Austin saying,
Yo, I'll talk to him about that while you go pee. Go for it. So what were you saying? Say it again.
It's Sacagawea.
Sacagawea for real?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how you say your name. At least that's what they taught us in school.
Funny, I have to pee too. That's hilarious. I wonder if I should pee too. Should I pee at the same time
Pee
as
with
Danny?
us, well, but you have to hold the phone, of course. Go to the
Sandrine, were
bathroom.
you Sacagawea and Leo was one of the Lewis and Clark? Were you Lewis or Clark?
I was probably Clark. He had a
Was
bigger
Danny
penis.
Lewis?
I'm gonna have to hold it.
Did you just like so Lewis and Clark discovered the beaver, right? Were you just getting so much pussy that you were like, that's a fucking beaver?
Fuck yeah. I was
Yeah.
like a beaver for a beaver, baby. I'd come in, I'd be like, hey, boys, I got a beaver, and I'm getting some beaver when I go home. Woo!
And then you
everybody
saw-
be like, Clark. And I'd be like, fuck Lewis, he's a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I think I didn't fuck with Lewis because Lewis and Clark, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to put the name first, and I said, you fucking son of a...
A grizzly bear killed one of your homies, so you named them.
Damn.
You named them after fat gay guys.
Damn, dude. Like Mudflap? But Fat Mudflap is not gay. I'm just, that was a joke. But anyway, Sandrine.
So Danny's still with Mia, huh? Yeah, obviously.
Is Danny with Mia? Why don't we ask Danny? Danny, are you still with Mia?
Yeah, probably.
again, she's been hooking up with a couple basketball players, a lot of rappers. I just don't think that's definitive proof
Right.
that she is unhappy in the relationship.
And-
Like if
And
they
look on the bright side,
out-earn
that's
you,
networking.
then it's not cheating.
Networking.
Exactly.
I mean, the fact that she's talking to other guys and she wanted him on her podcast and he's an attractive young man, like that just shows in itself that, yeah, I'm behind closed doors. She was DMing and like, yeah, Danny's not here. Let's have sex together here at this hotel. Yeah, let's do that. I guarantee you, Danny. And like I said, she's admitted her body count, well, not her, like maybe official, but she has said that she has, you know, people that
she
have had
admitted having
sex with
sex with
lots of
hundreds of guys
guys,
on
they don't
podcasts.
typically change. I'm just saying, I'm looking out for you, Dan. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying,
Yeah.
bro.
I mean, Sandrine, I think Father O'Neill really brought up the best point. Like, I mean, if she's fucking all the guys in the Clippers, maybe I can get Chris Paul in a vlog. You know, maybe if she's fucking everybody in the rap community.
So this is the perfect. I mean, if
Lil
this is even true,
Uzi
this
or X can fucking, maybe him and I can go off-roading.
Like Danny, as
So-
long as
so Danny,
she's
you see yourself
cheating
with
on you
Mia
with
for the
someone who
next
makes
year?
more money, then it's cool.
Yeah, totally.
Because that's her
So Danny-
evolutionary psychology.
What's that?
Oh, that's sad. So this is
What's
so
that?
it's a codependent thing. So Danny, you're going to be with Mia well into the next year and the next year and the next year. You're going to just stay with her. I just want to know because I'm just wanting to know.
You know,
that's
it
all.
might
You
even be
think?
across multiple lifetimes, Sandrine.
Yeah.
It's one of those
okay.
loves.
Well, I wish you the best in this chaotic karmic relationship that's going to collapse at some point. I'm sure because karmic partners don't last forever. So I don't know. I
What do
would.
you,
I mean, this is.
What do you
This
see
is
for
a
you and
toxic-
Danny in the future, Sandrine? What
I mean,
do
I
you
would
see
love-
for you and Danny in the future?
I'd love. I mean, I don't know. Like I was wrong about Jack though. He died, and I thought we were going to be together unless something. Yeah, I wish that was true. But anyway, so honestly, when after Jack died, and I had decided I was going to go move to Florida. I didn't even really want to live anymore, to be honest. After I found out Jack died, but then I saw this vision. I saw Danny and I were both billionaires, and we're working with Andrew Tate, and we all have our own private jets, and Danny and I are like a power couple.
Wow.
And
I can see
that was what got me, and like, okay, I'll just try to move to. Okay, so I thought, okay, let's be positive, and like I just decided, okay, I'm going to move to Florida. Let's see what happens, and then
Well,
eventually,
Sandrine?
I mean,
Father O'Neill wants to ask you a question.
I was going to
Sandrine.
say, Danny being in a relationship
Right.
with Mia does not stop that vision, because I believe Andrew Tate infamously said, men don't have to be monogamous to women.
I love that Andrew Tate is there. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So if these guys are, if you and Danny are billionaires with Andrew Tate, there's no reason to believe that Danny is monogamous.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah.
What if Andrew tries to pressure you into cam girl work, Sandrine?
Sandrine, I don't think she would. I don't think she would expect that. Sandrine, in one of my Patreon vlogs, she made several appeals to Andrew Tate, who, of course, is subscribed to my Patreon. She appealed to him like, hey, hire me to Andrew Tate Enterprises. And on her resume, the top thing for Andrew Tate is that she's still a virgin.
Wow.
It's respectable, though, because not that I want to have
smart.
sex with him or anything. It's respectable because he respects women that are virgins or that have hardly been with any men at all, because it's a high it shows respect. Mia obviously has no respect for herself because she's shagged like hundreds and hundreds of guys. That's
honestly genius. Andrew Tate's like highest value for women is their virginity, so just put that right there at the top.
Yeah, just above even the name and address.
Yeah, I think it's actually brilliant.
That's incredible.
It might work, Sandrine.
Check mark. Sandrine,
I mean, what if Andrew and Danny and I start collaborating in the near future, doing some very unique work, breaking down the Matrix and like taking on the world and like escaping
He
the
can participate
Matrix.
in the improvs that we've been doing a lot of.
Sandrine, you talked about breaking down the Matrix. What with the rise of George Soros and his contributions to Democratic politicians? What with the FBI colluding with social media platforms, sleepy Joe Biden, in the midterm elections going very well for the Democrats? Do you see us in a downward karmic cycle right now? Is it a negative spin of Fortuna's wheel? How do you view our current phase?
Honestly, I think you guys need to get out of LA fast. That's what I think.
Why?
Because it's getting worse. It's just getting worse. The drugs, the crime. You guys need to either come here to Florida. We can start making more content together, and you can even see Danny. You'll be closer to Danny Duncan too, Danny. And then you're also going to, or Danny dumps Mia, and Danny and I go live on an island, start making content together, start having the time of our lives, and Leo can come along too, and we start making. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'd like the crew to come. Ideally, Ian should come, Nico should come, and that would be ideal.
On that, or?
No,
Sandrine,
God, no,
if you had to have sex with either Nico or Ian.
That's a good question. Nico or Ian, who do you do it
No, it would be none. If ever I had sex, it would. I would most likely, unless it would be Danny. It would be Danny.
But if you had to have sex with Ian or Nico to have sex with
because
Danny.
Andrew Tate was making you.
Yeah, what if Andrew Tate said you had to do it in order to become...
All right, so Mia, sorry, Sandrine, you're the only woman...
God.
Oh, Neil,
You
and
couldn't
he's
have
the
said anything
he's
more
the man of
I
God.
couldn't said... You are the only woman on an island with Andrew Tate, Leo, Danny, Ian, and Nico. You're going to be the prime asset that they're all looking to get.
Yeah.
My God, I just realized something, guys. No, instead of this is trivial talk. We actually need to I have the opportunity to talk to Danny. We need to get down to the nitty gritty and the actual facts of life that are happening in the next. Here's what's really going on. So it's going to get worse for the people that are in bad geographical locations and the energy, but things are getting better. But in order to escape the Matrix, we have to be with our soul tribe. We need to be in safe areas, vibrating high, so we're not affected. Because I'm telling you, the reptilian entities and all the evil idiots, all the elites are going to come after the light workers, which is Danny, Leo, and I, and we need to actually get safe. And I've been actually very concerned about Danny and Leo's safety for a very long time, thinking, God, why the hell are they still in LA? Like, it's a cesspool full of satanic pedophiles and elitists, and it's the most low-vibe place. You have effing the Newsom idiot.
Newsom.
He's a reptilian. I've actually seen him shapeshift, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I saw a video of it, but anyway.
I think I did too.
So, Sandrine, given
we need
how
to
bad
get
LA
Danny
is...
and Leo out of there, but they might not do it until
Father
it's
Neil
too
has a
late.
question.
Yeah, so
Father Neil has a question.
So
Go
given
ahead.
how bad LA is, wouldn't it make sense for the Lightworkers to be here?
I mean, it does make sense because then they are raising the vibration of the geographical location, because there's ley lines and all this other stuff to take into consideration. However, there is such a thing as also protecting your own self, and we can't help others. We can't help humanity unless we ourselves help ourselves first and heal ourselves and contribute.
Let's do some drastic action.
And you can heal humanity also through, like I said, like we can be in remote locations and still make content, and the world will still see it. You see what I'm saying?
Sandrine,
if
listen.
if LA is going to get worse and worse and worse, you have
Let's do some drastic action. We wait for the San Andreas fault line to break. Then we take vibrating Leo and throw him into the fault line. Does that fix the world?
Why, what? I don't even know what you just said.
Push him into the crack.
Yeah, look, we need Leo to vibrate.
Yep.
And then we throw him into the San Andreas fault line and fix the world.
And what happens to the world?
Do we fix the world?
Yeah, do we fix the world with vibrating Leo's human sacrifice?
No, sacrifice is satanic, so there's no sacrifice involved with light workers. That's
No,
all satanic
but this
and the
is
cabal.
wasn't
That is
Jesus
no-
sacrificed
Sandrine,
for
I
Leo
think you said
vibrating into a
something-
fault line.
Sandrine, listen, I think you said something very important. You said that we have to keep Danny vibrating high, correct?
Well, we need to make sure he's in a safe environment. I really don't think.
But his vibrations need to be high and they have to be positive, right?
Well, it's nothing's wrong also with feeling your pain and feeling your traumas. You also have to confront that too. It's because there's.
Well, I'm worried about it because.
Has been
No,
hijacked.
listen, I'm
the
worried about
spiritual
him
new age
obviously
has also
because of
been
Mia,
hijacked
but listen. He presented this idea for a video where he just says he's going to have Nico finger himself in the ass in front of a large crowd. What do you think that's going to do for the vibrations of our group in general?
Honestly,
what
Leo, I
sends
think he
us
just
over?
made that up right now on the spot.
I didn't make it up. It's a video idea that he came up with.
We've been talking about it. In the war room, I've been all over the whiteboard with sketches of Nico, his finger, the crowd. We're still
the
trying to work
final
out the
act of
details. I think I can make that happen.
But he works backward from the thumbnail, and the thumbnail, Nico fingers his ass in front of a crowd. That's something that is striking.
And Nico's dressed up like Curious George in it.
Right. Made my cameraman finger his ass in front of a crowd at Coachella. Who knows? Something, you know?
Sandrine, I did cocaine this
Michelle.
weekend. How do you feel about that?
I really, we did this last time on a pod, and you lied, so I don't know.
No, I did cocaine.
What is true and what is.
Didn't I do cocaine this week?
He did cocaine this weekend.
I don't know what is true and what isn't anymore. All I know is that I just want to be around Danny when he's single because it's very hard for me to also be my authentic self when I'm with him while he's still in a relationship. I couldn't really even be my full-on self when I was with Danny.
Sandrine, if I was single, what's the restaurant we went to?
Maggiano's.
If I were single in that booth next to you, what would you have done to me?
You guys went to Maggiano's.
I think we need to get off the phone if we want to discuss that. And you can call me on my personal cell phone.
Woo.
Sandrine, if I'd thrown a napkin over my lap and something happened underneath that napkin, would you have reached under?
Use your imagination, Danny. What
Right
do you
there in
think?
the booth.
Sandrine, yes or no?
Depends. It depends. I honestly, Danny, you need to be, for us to even engage in these conversations, I'd like you to be single, Danny, okay?
All
So
right.
you should also check your Instagram DMs because it would be helpful for you. Not saying they're sexual. They're actually not sexual at all. They're not sexual.
I'm going to have
like
Father
nature.
O'Neill look him over before I check him out.
No,
just to be
you
safe.
should have it personal because it talks about some personal things, like about different subjects, like about I don't. Anyway,
Are you sure you're gonna be able to take like the undertaking of what it is to date Danny Mullen? Because I mean, yes, Mia can have sex with whoever she wants, but she still goes
so
through a lot too. I
disgusting.
mean, Danny has a laundry list of things that he needs as a man, like in his relationship, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a great homekeeper.
He sends pictures
And he's
of his.
going to eat like he's
but-
never eaten before in his life.
Oh, wow.
I'm a
Cooks
French
too.
I'm a French Canadian
oh
chef.
wow, okay.
But I
can
make
cook
her
French,
dress
Italian.
up. I make her dress up as an enslaved indigenous person before she cooks for me or does
So,
laundry.
Sandrine,
So she's got a feathered headdress and she has a chain and collar around her neck.
Right.
And I occasionally, even after she
Whatever
does everything right,
has
cooks me a
happened in
beautiful
Mia's
ribeye,
I guarantee you,
cleans
whatever
the
has
toilets.
occurred with
I just shoot her in the
All
neck
right,
with a blow
Sandrine,
dart to put her out.
whatever has
Nice.
happened with Danny and Mia, I guarantee you will not happen. It's not going to be the same relationship dynamic that.
all right, so Sandrine,
Danny and Mia. So if
most of Danny's
Danny and I
relationship
would.
demand.
Listen.
Most of Danny's relationship demands are sexual, so I think we need to have him read off a list of his relationship demands and see if you're comfortable with meeting those.
Right. So we got one. You heard the first
Man,
one,
that's
right?
not-
I need to
That's
be
not
woken
terrible,
up
I mean.
every morning with a plate of eggs,
Blowjob.
sunny side up, and a blowjob.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, it's gonna be
that was
crazier.
actually in Gene Simmons' Sex, Money, and Kiss. He talks about the perfect day, like for a man, and the first thing is like wake up, blowjob. Second thing,
Yeah.
a
All right, Dave. Well,
breakfast in bed.
like
Third,
if
like
the sunny
coffee
side
and-
up eggs are kind of runny, what happens to Sandrine at that point?
oh no,
break the
it would
plate
be
over her head.
perfect. It would be perfect.
All right.
Every single time?
Every single time.
All right. Well, if not, he would break the. I
aim
don't know if you
to
heard
please
that, but he
women.
said he'd break the plate over your head. I don't know if you heard that, but
Sandrine,
joke.
after that,
You've had breakfast. Mm-hmm. What are you gonna do?
well, you know what I'm going to do?
What's that?
I'll tell you what I would do. I'm going to fist you.
Jesus Christ! You got a blowjob. You creamed in her mouth, and now you need a fister.
Sandrine, is that okay with you?
So here's the thing. Like I've said, whatever has gone on with Mia and Danny in their relationship, I highly doubt is going to be the same thing.
I've never heard
Virgin.
of
Okay,
Mia.
Danny is
This would
going
be our
to
thing, baby. This would be our thing.
He's been talking about his match being a woman
Danny
that can
is
really
going
take
to be
a fisting,
so
and that's
turned
you.
on by the sensual.
I said, didn't I say, Leo? I was like, I want a girl I could
tantric
wear like an old trusty baseball mitt.
Exactly.
I want a girl that I can wear like the mitt I wore in 5th grade winter ball.
Right. Just 3 in the pink. You know what I mean? But in this case, 3 in the pink is a glove. You know the way you put on a glove sometimes. But this is really 5 in the
He wants the
in
full
the
Muppet,
brown. 5
full
in the
Muppet
brown.
style,
Yes.
dude.
Oh,
Holy
no, not in the
The
brown.
other
Sorry,
thing-
5 in the pink.
Could be brown too.
Could be in the brown too.
The other thing I would, before Danny would even have sex with me, he would probably have to go to an STD clinic. Most likely.
I'd
Not
refuse
that I
to
don't
do that.
trust Danny.
What if I refuse
Not
to
that I
do
don't
that?
trust that. Not that I don't trust Danny. I don't trust Mia. I mean, in a way, I actually don't want you to go to one too because I don't even trust the doctors anymore and the needles and all this stuff. I mean, what's going on is insane. But
Yeah.
I mean, we'd have to really be careful, Danny, because I want to make because I like Danny. I don't trust Mia. I do not trust her. She's probably not probably. She is sleeping with other guys. If she's
Is she a
talking to
lizard
some
person
guy
still? You
that-
think that too?
She occasionally has sex with a monitor lizard at Petco.
Oh shit!
And I've been wondering, I've been like, baby, why is the lizard erect and why are you bent over and wet? And, I never put 2 and 2 together until now. Hey, would you get herpes for me, Sandrine?
What?
If I gave you herpes and that was just like, I got herpes, but I want to make love without a condom, would you do it? Would you contract it for me?
That would be pretty risky, wouldn't it?
Why?
But what if it was the only way we could have sex unprotected because I had herpes and I refused the
Well,
medication?
first of all, would you want to have unprotected sex with me? Would we want to have a baby at that time?
Obviously, you guys are. What do you think? Why would he refer to unprotected sex?
Because I'm not taking birth control. I'm not taking birth control.
You don't think
I
Danny's
refuse-
already thought about having a child with you? Come on.
You think the globalists are behind birth control? What do you think they're doing with it, Sandrine?
No, they're like apparent. I mean, the side effects. Oh well, they're trying to do. Oh, absolutely, Dan, because they're trying to depopulate. The whole world. So by means of even Bill Gates Bill Gates refers to this such as he even says through vaccines, birth control. He says it in a video, and it's all there, and it's on the Georgia Guidestones. You know what the Georgia Guidestones are, Danny?
Of course. They were
good.
a central element to the ceremonies of the Freemasons.
Oh, okay. So one of them was maintain population under. That was 85. He sounded very assertive, and I like
It's
that.
500 million.
Yeah, something like it was 85. I don't know what it was. It was a very large number. But the thing
Is
is
this true,
that I
Austin?
don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what the
go
Georgia
look it up. They were
Guidestones
blown up
said. And
recently.
then
They were
somebody
actually
just
blown
went
up.
there and blew them up with a bomb.
Yeah, I think it was. Honestly, I think it was a
What did they
galactic
say?
ship, like the good people.
It was like, okay, they were carved into stone, and it was for people like millions of years from now to learn how to like function the perfect society. And this was like, a bunch of those sort of economic forum types came together with their noses pointed in the air saying we're going to design the perfect society.
Yeah.
And it
It was
said
the
like the
cabal.
goal is to keep population below 500 million. That was like one of the tenets basically.
And this is in Georgia, the U.S. state?
Yeah, they put it in Georgia
Yep.
because there's like no natural disasters and shit really, and then it was just like these giant stones with like
That got
sketched
blown up
in text.
recently.
And somebody went and fucked him up?
Yeah, some like
It was a galactic
conspiracy
ship, I
theorist
think.
dude
I
was
really
like,
think
"Fuck
it was
that
a galactic
shit."
Mia
ship.
thinks it was a galactic ship.
You
So
just
you're
called me
wrong,
Mia
Austin,
again,
again.
Danny.
You called her Mia.
You
You
just
called
called
her
me
Mia.
Mia again. You gotta frickin' dump
You've done
her.
that
You gotta
before.
dump her ass. Oh, sorry. No, do what you want, Danny. But I just really, it
Sandrine.
bothers me because now I'm in love with Danny. So
Oh, Sandrine. What about a throuple? Why don't you and Sandrine? Oh, sorry. Whoa. Why don't you and Mia maybe
No.
squash
Ew.
the beef?
God. No.
Both take care of Danny.
No.
You could take shifts on certain of the more gnarly things, like when you know the Native American attire with the chain around the neck, like every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for you, and Mia takes the rest of the week.
Why don't you move in with
I'm a
Danny
one-
for a couple of months?
I'm a
and
one-man
have like
woman.
the relationship with Danny on the side, and then after a while he can
I'm
decide
not-
which one of
no.
you he likes better.
Nope.
Like relationship
I'm not
competition.
worth. No,
wife
that's
swap.
not worth it. Nope.
Sandrine, what if
I'm
I said
a
I'd be with you
one-man
for all
woman.
eternity, but you got to eat me as pussy?
Nope.
Really?
I'd
Seems
be
like
like,
a
guess
pretty easy little hurdle to get
I would
over.
think, I guess Danny's not the one. Okay, moving on. Moving on
Andrew
to
Tate.
whatever. No, it would. I don't know what's going to
I just
happen
keep
to
calling her
me.
Mia.
There we-
Sandrine, Leo or Andrew Tate?
Yeah, who you picking?
I mean, this is so boyish. These games you guys play. It's so unrealistic. It's
Not unrealistic. At some point in time, you're going to have the choice between
No,
me
I think
or Andrew
Leo-
Tate.
I think
We're going to
Leo
be on
should
a
be with
fucking yacht somewhere. I'm going to be wearing a suit. He's going to be wearing a suit doing his nunchuck shit. He likes doing nunchuck stuff. And I'm going to be there smoking a cigar, probably because it's one of his. I'm going to be like, oh, buddy, you got a $150 Cuban? Yeah, I'd love one. You're a fucking millionaire.
I
Sure, thanks,
honestly
buddy.
can't say. I think Leo pairs very well with Christine. Is it Christine or Christina?
Christina.
Do you
listen,
fantasize
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Andrew
Leo's
Tate using the
gay.
nunchucks on you sexually?
No.
would I let
God,
him?
no. I'm not
that wasn't part of
sexually
it.
attracted to
Sorry.
Andrew Tate, guys. If that's
No, I mean
if that's a misconception, I'm not. I just think he's a very beautiful, powerful man. There's no desire
you
to
are
have sex
attracted
with
to him.
Andrew.
Well, yeah, he's other than him
As
being
a
very
man,
beautiful and
as a
powerful.
man,
in
it's not physical and
What
it's
if
not sexual.
Sandrine? What if he put a swim cap on and then covered it in a lube and fucked you with his skull?
Wow.
I mean, that's
He
just
probably doesn't even need the swim
that's just
cap.
a good question,
No,
Sandrine. Please answer.
no.
Why is that not a good question?
Because it's not. I'm a young lady, boys. I'm a young lady. I'm a virgin. I'm not this. This is very crass and crude and very
No,
hard.
that's why he
Alright,
wears
what
the
if- what
swim
if-
cap,
BD
though, because
this is like
it's a lot
S&M
more-
Father
stuff.
O'Neill's a
This is-
virgin too. Okay, quit
So
acting
it's
like
like,
you're the
what
only
if-
ass in here.
Shades of gray on like crack. Like what is this?
All right, what if Andrew Tate you say I'm going to give you my virginity to Andrew Tate, and he says, spread your legs to the end of the slip and slide, and then he runs on the slip and slide.
Oh my God.
Head first.
He slides into you like a baseball player sliding into home.
Me and Danny
right
do that
into
for a
your-
video.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Did you let Danny slide in between your legs on a slip and slide
Yeah,
for a
if we
video?
were single. Yeah, if we were single
if
and
you
it
were
was
single. Gotcha,
gentle,
gotcha.
sure.
What about the slip and slide makes you think it'll be gentle?
No, he would just like glide right. His tongue would just glide right into me.
no, it's gonna be his entire skull.
Oh. No, I thought we
Can
were
we
past-
follow up with one thing before we end with Sandrine?
What's that?
Last time we talked to her a few times ago, like the war broke out in Russia, and she had some things to say about Putin. I want to see how she feels
God.
about Putin.
I haven't
Was it
followed-
positive her
I
analysis of Putin last time?
yeah,
Yeah.
What do you have to say about
followed-
Putin, Sandrine?
Dude, I'm trying to not follow any of this right now. All I know is that I think the original, there might have been a good Putin and a bad Putin, so there might have been a clone, but I think that there's a good clone. I think that there might be a clone that's good, and then there's the original ones. I don't, it's very complicated. Same with Trump.
All right, please remember
I'll
to
say-
cut that. Thank you, Austin.
But she just had a few words to say about the vaccine. All of them positive, of course.
Yeah.
Dude, I wish Elon needs to own fucking Google.
Going-
so we can
going
leave
back
shit
to
like that in.
Putin.
And Danny, please
Do you want
don't
Putin
ever
to slip
get
and slide?
the jab. What?
Yeah, okay, Putin's on the slip and slide, and he's
Oh
got
my
a Pfizer vaccine strapped to his head.
Oh.
It's one of those like triple slip and sides. One's Andrew Tate, one's you, one's Putin.
Yeah.
He has to like quickly decide. which
Moderna,
one's-
Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer,
Yeah.
all duct taped to our heads, and that's going into her cooch first.
Yeah, it's like the
go.
trolley
Oh my
problem. She has to like
God.
flip the trolley switch to decide which one she wants slip and sliding towards her.
Sure, it's like maybe Mario Party when they drop the gold bag down the plumbing chutes and like one of them leads to the right place.
You all fall at the same speed, but
Great
she
game.
has just that short amount of time to decide where she lines up.
Yeah, what do you think about that, Sandrine?
You know what? I need to, Danny, I need to take this time right now to tell you, Danny, I care a lot about your health, and I hope you're drinking eternal alkaline water. And remember I sent you that Instagram story, that private one, and you saw it, and are you drinking Aquafina, that fluoride crap, honey, and all that? Because I really care about your pineal gland for your brain.
Sandrine,
Yeah,
I would be with you forever, but you have to get vaccinated by Gavin Newsom's personal doctor.
That's hilarious. No, that will never happen. But yeah, Eternal Water is really, from what, I mean, I've been drinking it for a while. I don't think it has fluoride, but it's much better than Aquafina and all this other crap, Danny. I really care
would you
about your
bite
health.
a doctor if they tried to vaccinate you by force?
All right, Sandrine, think about it like this. Do you think Gavin Newsom, one of the elites, is actually vaccinated and his personal doctor will actually give someone an actual vaccine?
So any of the so-called, first of all, he's a puppet. He's not like up. There's a whole, pyramid. But the thing is that I don't believe a lot of those guys have not gotten, and I think they pretended to get, and they filmed it like it was just a jab with water in it. You know what I mean? But it's just all for show. This is a clown show. This is the most deceptive. This planet,
water into your bloodstream.
Planet is a bloody joke. This planet, I can't wait till I'm like with Danny permanently, if that ever happens. I like to think that I just want to bloody.
It's going to happen, but if we're going to be on an island together, I just got to make sure we're vaccinated. We got to be doing our part to slow the spread and flatten the curve.
You're hilarious, Danny. And if it's not Danny, it'll be with someone else. I mean, I don't know who it's going to be with, but I have a lot of. Danny's pretty. I was going to swear, but I don't want to swear. Danny's pretty freaking powerful for him to be the man that I could fall in love with other than Jack is a pretty high standard. I mean, that's like, it took 11 years for me to find another person that I actually could fall in love with. And then Danny came along I found Danny in 2019 when I was 27 in May through Fake Pilot Prank. And then, later on in October, I decided to go to his YouTube channel, and I was like, oh my God, this guy is like unbelievable. This guy is so brilliant. I love it. And one of the first videos I saw was, I think the one with Inland and Iggy, and you guys are in I don't know if it was a Home Depot and you want to scalp his head or something. And it was,
we did.
And it was the whole history one. And it was just like, wow, this guy's brilliant. But at first it was just very non-sexual though. It was very just like, oh, this guy's really attractive. He's very talented. And then things changed after the first Fear and Loathing. Things changed once I saw him in that bed, and I saw him, and I walked in, and all of a sudden I hear, "Hey, Sandrine," and I looked, I'm like, my baby, and I saw you, and I just walked up to you, and then anyway.
I am jealous. This love is going to be eternal.
Sandrine, I think on that beautiful note, we're going to go out with you. All I want to say is... You know what's
sad, though, how this story ends, though, is that Danny's going to come home to Mia, and it's going to be really awkward after this conversation that has just happened between me and Danny, because he's now going to... Danny, how do you look at Mia after being with me? How do you do it?
It's Sunday, and she's going to dress up in the Native American attire with the chain around her neck, so that's how she does it.
And she's going to be blindfolded, so eye contact's not going to be an issue.
Right, so.
But Danny, no, seriously, how do you do it? Like, how is it hard? Are you just comfortable in the relationship and you're just going to like just stay there?
It's hard sometimes because I don't know, a power forward on the Chicago Bulls will have spunked all over her face.
Yeah,
and she won't even do the courtesy of wiping it off.
Really?
And I'll just be like, really?
Stuck
really?
in the eyelashes,
Danny, are you living in delusional? Do you really think she's being faithful to you 100%? No, be honest with me, Danny.
Are you kidding me? He just admitted to so many things.
Half the time I don't know if you're joking or not.
Well, you need to start. You need to start being able to know when I'm joking or not, Sandrine, if we're going to be together eternally. Right. Because I've been just straight down the middle serious this entire podcast.
So why would you disrespect yourself and stay with a woman that has cheated on you?
Because I'm all about that cuck life with an L-Y-F-E, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's just the way to go now.
Sometimes you need the bull. We read a good article about it by our friend.
Yeah, you would love the sex doctor we have on this podcast, Sandrine. She advocates if you're a man and you've got a below-average penis, just get cucked by a guy with a big penis. And I've been doing that with
and
Neil.
I saw Danny's, and Danny, I better not talk about this because you have a girlfriend. Who cares? She doesn't. She's not even yours. Like she's effing other guys. So technically, she doesn't even belong to you. And why would I? But I love your body, Danny. I love you.
You love my body?
I love you.
Wow, did you see his body on the jet ski? Did he look sexy?
They didn't let me on because I'd been drinking.
I wish I had way longer time with Danny.
Oh, Sandrine, listen.
It's so hard. It's so hard sometimes because when he left, I was not expecting to be thinking about him constantly and to be utterly like consumed by. My thoughts were just, he was consuming my every thought.
Sandrine,
it was
listen,
like,
we care about you, but look,
it's
he's
hard.
all the way here in LA and you're all the way over there. I think that for your best,
What are we gonna
interest,
do?
you got to look for your Prince Charming. And it might not
Or
be
I
Danny
just-
right now, but it could be later in life. But you still need to kiss a few frogs before you find that Prince
no,
Charming.
I
you know
well,
what
I mean, if there is someone, then yeah, but yeah, Danny, would you be sad if
yeah,
my
just keep
virginity
your
was lost
options
by someone
open,
else?
Sandrine. Keep
I
your
wouldn't be
options
mad at
open.
all. I think, would you fuck David Dobrik, or is he part of the Kabbalist elite?
He is a Russian spy, huh? Your agent says he is. He thinks he is.
I think he might be a Russian spy. Sandrine, I'm going to go out on this positive note with you. Thank you so much, baby. It was delightful talking to you.
You're
the best.
incredible,
Dude,
Danny.
Danny Duncan's in Florida, bro.
Yeah, Danny
What?
Duncan might do it too.
He could get it.
Sandrine,
No,
why
I'm
don't
not
you hit
interested.
up Danny Duncan? You could really help him.
What if he got air
what
off
did
a
I just
tabletop
say?
on
I
his dirt
said
bike and then landed in her pussy?
It's remarkable. It's remarkable that I was even able to fall in love with another man other than Jack, and Danny was that man.
I get
And
it.
that's like unbelievable. Like I can't believe Danny. I mean, he must feel really good as a man to be like, I'm the man that. You know, it's a big deal. It's a big deal, especially for a virgin that's 31 years old and was utterly. Jack was my other half. He was my true love. Even though he treated me like garbage, he did it because he didn't love himself and also because he was scared he would hurt me. So he left my life, and that's what happened. And then Danny came
Sandrine,
along.
In 9 years, we're going to do a parody of the 40-year-old virgin with Sandrine.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
It's going to be dope.
The chick.
That's so funny. I
Sandrine-
actually watched a clip of that today, believe it or not, Danny. Anyway,
Hilarious.
so, okay.
The
So, and-
Coincidences are endless. Sandrine, I love you. You have a great...
Have a good night or day. Bye, sweetheart.
bye-bye.
Well, I think the pinnacle of that was our Genghis Khan roleplay, personally.
That was unbelievably fun to do, and
She did
thank
good.
you, gentlemen. She did great. Honestly, she did a very wild and agitated Asian woman, and I love the way she did it.
Yeah, it was very, very untamed and primitive.
This just image of Leo as Genghis Khan burning everyone in the village. Like, it just came to me, bro.
I
all I
love
could-
that she
that's
just
all I
didn't
could
like
think
any of
about.
the scenarios.
Yeah, I was going to say next scenario is like she's a Vietnamese woman in 1960, and you guys are both American soldiers.
Oh, no.
Oh, that would have been the next.
Hey, the sergeant's off on R&R.
Oh, hell yeah.
We're in charge today.
Let's go have some fun.
Hey, what do you think we drink this flask? I got a little bit of the brown stuff in my canteen, hidden,
Sounds
of
good to
course,
me.
from the MPs. What do you say we just raid some of these villages?
Sounds great.
Set a
man.
hut on
Let's do it.
fire.
Hell yeah. That's always
Ravage a
funny.
woman.
Love to see him scurry. It's the best.
I go with a scurry.
Yeah, I do, man.
Yeah.
Fucking-
All right, guys. Well, what are you guys looking forward to about Christmas this year?
Oh, I'm looking forward to spending time with my girlfriend. After this conversation, I might be getting her a slip and slide for Christmas.
Nice.
Nice.
I think every year that I get older, and I'm the oldest here, so I can say this with some wisdom. I think I like the holidays more. The holiday blues.
You like
of-
you like Kwanzaa?
I love I love them all. Anytime you get to be together with friends, you know what I start kind of liking, like my buddy had a Friendsgiving, and I went over there and I was talking mad shit about a bunch of these fucking. He invites some guys that like nobody likes, and that's totally okay from our softball squad, but that's totally all right because when I was there, dude, I was still like, at least he's making an effort to get some people together, and that's really all that. Just being a human is connecting with other people. That's why, I'm grateful that we had a phenomenal year, brother, and we had a lot of laughs, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, spending a lot of quality time together.
It started with Nico dressed as Toucan Sam down in
Oh.
Texas this year. It ends with us four in a room talking to Sandrine about. Dude, she was going off on the vaccine. We had to catch
She
that.
was, yeah.
That was-
Yeah, that was funny.
It is crazy. Fucking Elon taking over Twitter just makes you realize the insanity that was the limits on free speech that Americans had.
Yeah. I know, man. I know, but he's kind of dropping the mic on everybody because no matter how you can't report on it without kind of just being like he's right, Like it's so much proof. He has proof to back up everything he says, and it's cool.
He's a boss, dude.
I don't know why people wouldn't you want to like that guy. I don't know why. I like to like people. I think people that are that do well in their lives, they're not haters. And I'm gonna just like why would you hate on a guy like Elon Musk? He's putting himself in danger. He's the fucking man, dude.
He's the man, dude.
So was Lionel Messi also. I'll put that out there,
Dude,
one more
Elon
time.
Musk is remarkable.
He is.
He's blasting off rockets. He's bringing people internet from the stars. He's got the best car in the fucking world that he made. He did some stuff with PayPal. He fucks Hollywood actresses. He buys a company, pisses off every fucking anti-free speech, uptight lib dickhead on the fucking earth.
He fucks the wives of other billionaires.
He fucks the wives of other
did do that,
billionaires.
man.
He's a pimp, dude. And
He
he's
offered a
allegedly
girl
got
a
what's
horse.
his penis shaped like? Allegedly,
Whatever. He offered a girl a horse on a plane for a blowjob, which is awesome.
That would just be like if you offered me a horse for anything, that would just be like a millstone around my neck. What am I going to do with a horse?
We sell it, buddy. You kidding me? They're like fucking expensive as shit. What's an average horse cost in Dallas?
Probably like 5,000 at least.
No, let's look it up, dude. I think it's expensive, dude.
Could you just go capture one in Reno? In Reno, there's a bunch of wild horses.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't. I think that's illegal. Actually, I think that's probably pretty illegal. They're probably protected.
Dude, whatever. They're fucking pests, dude. They come in and they chew on your plants.
Yeah, you're right.
The
cost
average is
almost
3,900. I'm from Texas, yo.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
what I'm looking forward to this Christmas. I'm going back to Texas
Well, I want
for
a
the first
fucking
time in
Clydesdale.
like 4 years.
I bet
But what do you like? Do you like
Biggest
Christmas,
cock.
buddy? Or are you just like are you just kind of like always in your fucking freaky sexual mode? Like what's going on? Do you ever fucking get sentimental?
About Christmas? You think
Yeah.
I just really am just roaming around the hallways with an erection on Christmas Eve?
Yeah,
Like some sort of
That's what I
perverted Ebenezer Scrooge?
Yeah,
Like,
you know,
Get outta
sometimes
here.
San-
That's where I fuck
I'm going
me
to
in
take
the
Tiny
ass.
Tim out for the 39th spin of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, sometimes
you?
it's Santa Claus that comes down the chimney on Christmas Eve and runs around the hallways. Sometimes it's Danny Mullen.
Yep.
Exactly. Oh, Neil, thank you for being a trooper and coming down and helping us out on this podcast.
I appreciate the invite.
We
And do
are.
get
I feel like
sentimental about
we.
Christmas? I love Christmas.
You love Christmas.
Yeah, I'm excited.
What do you? What's your favorite? Do you guys have traditions? Your family?
We used to have a lot more traditions. We used to go up to Apple Hill, which is a legitimate Christmas tree farm outside of Sacramento. You go up, it's in the foothills, so a lot of times there's snow. They've got, it's Apple Hill, so they specialize in apple orchards. So they got all sorts of apple goods for you to eat. You can get apple pies, you can get apple juice, hot cocoa. You gather around a wooden fire, real wooden fire, and you go out into the Christmas tree farms, and they fucking saw down live trees right there in front of you.
Wow.
You take it home, you trim that sucker. You trim the tree, Leo, and then you cross the days off on the calendar waiting for good old Saint Nick.
Do you decorate the tree?
I did, yeah.
Would you guys have the? Were you guys organized where you had like all the decorations in like a bin in the garage? You'd take them out.
It's up in the attic, Leo.
Up in the attic.
And
Nice.
you go up to the attic, which was always tough for me because that's where I got molested as a teen by my uncle.
Yeah, your father said that on the pod. I think.
Yeah, that's where it happened. And you bring down the green and red boxes. You pass the cobwebby corner where I got ass fucked in.
Oh,
and you
yeah.
go downstairs and you just go on with Christmas like that thing never happened. It's the dark
like
thing.
it.
I like that part of the video where you went around your house showing off your bedroom and stuff, and then you went up to the rape attic, and you were
Yeah.
like, "This is where I got raped."
Yeah, it's true, man. It's just, I mean, at least he had the decency to take me up to the attic. Because if he would have done it in my bedroom or in the living room, I would have had to go by the crime scene, as it were, a lot more often. And I would have been triggered more often.
Have you done your Christmas shopping? Are you going to get your parents anything? Mm-hmm. Are you going to get Mia something? You haven't done Mia either?
I got it under control, Leo. Actually, we are getting pretty close. but
Dude,
fuck-
it's close. You got to go like, I would
Fuck.
say today, dude, probably. Right? Nah, well, yeah. Today would be bad, I guess.
Have
It
you done
depends
your
on what
Christmas
you're
shopping?
I haven't. I love shopping. though.
Fucking way to throw stones, asshole.
I love shopping. It's easy
Fucking
for me.
Dickhead. He's like,
I'm one
oh,
of the
you haven't
best
done
kids.
it? Well, you're really behind.
Well, no, it's
What are you
fine.
going to get your fucking South American ass parents? A
food.
sombrero
I
and
usually
some
go
maracas?
food. There's like some I import them. I buy these pastries that from Argentina online. They're very tasty, called alfajores, and they're expensive. So I buy those for the fam. Sometimes I get my mom some clothing from her favorite store, which is Free People. She loves that store. Then
Just get your mom a soccer ball and a Del Taco gift card. fucking South
And
America.
then Julio gets some wine. He gets some really high end wine.
You should get Julio a high quality porno.
High quality porno.
You think he still jerks off all the time?
Oh God. I mean, he's got the Datavio testosterone, which is never ending. So, you know,
What if he fucked Brando, your cat?
God damn it! You always. This isn't the first time you've asked this. What the fuck is wrong with you? We got to a nice
do you
sentimental
choose?
place.
You gotta
We got to a
choose,
nice
your cat or your dad.
Christmas sentimental place. This is what you did.
What if he came in and Brando was sort of complicit, or maybe Brando had been drugged and declawed, and Julia was just fucking him?
Julia was just kind of hanging around, and then Brando walked under the mistletoe.
Oh God.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't. You know, in human history, pretty much everything has happened at some point, right? And I really.
But what if it was
hope-
Julio? Do you choose your father or the cat?
Oh, stop, dude! I don't.
How
even
many
wanna go
times
there.
in Brando's past life do you think he's been ass fucked by a man?
God damn it! Never. He's been coddled. He's been royalty in every.
What if he
life.
was Marlon Brando in his past life? Then it would have been a lot of times he got ass fucked by a man.
That's a rumor. I don't believe it because my dad's theory on it. I think I've talked about this before, but he says that because Brando fucked a lot of really not attractive chicks in Hollywood, that probably means he was just a horny dude. Because let's be honest, fucking an ugly chick is something that a very straight man would do, and we would know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
We would know.
How much of a
Ugly
sexual deviant is Brando?
My cat?
Yeah, I know
When
he's
he
kind of
was-
racist. But
No, when he would
Very
take his
racist.
cock out all the time, when he had his balls, he would take his cock out left and right.
His
he took
cock,
it out.
it looks like a shark's fin.
Yeah,
It's
so I
a
was-
triangular pink thing.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, do you think that at any point you've set him down to like go catch a mouse or something, and he ended up with that mouse being shoved up his butt?
I hope not. I hope he didn't gerbil like
Gerbil, dude.
like Richard Gere. I guess that's a big rumor. Poor guy, but everybody always kind of associates Richard Gere with having a gerbil up his ass. But I don't know if it actually happened or not.
Yeah, do you think Brando was Richard Gere in a past life?
Maybe, honestly, a very handsome A-list superstar. Yeah.
Do you just think, I mean, what if Richard Gere had a podcast? Or just, I mean, do you think like every interview opportunity people ask him about the fucking gerbil?
I mean, I hope that you would if you got him. That's what the Nelk Boys should do next: is have Richard Gere on their pod and then ask him about the gerbil. That would be incredible.
Or better yet, just bring in a habit trail
Yeah.
that the hamsters crawl around in with some anal lube on the rim and then a hamster down
oh my god,
in a container. Can you YouTube Richard Gere hamster? We'll see if any.
Yeah, or
Maybe
gerbil, right?
CoffeeZilla did a video on it.
I've looked this up before, and
It's bullshit, right?
it's there's more evidence that it never happened than there is.
Well, how could there
evidence
be
that-
any evidence? Period. Richard Gere hamster.
Yeah, you got to type in the hamster or gerbil. Yeah, gerbil. It doesn't.
I knew he was
suggest
going to
it.
mutilate gerbil.
That's bullshit.
I can't spell, dude.
Snoops.
There's
Oh,
a
there it
picture of
is,
a
dude,
gerbil.
that thing.
Richard Gere and the gerbil. False. How could you say it's fucking false?
Contrary to widespread public belief, I think that's the Jeter herpes is bullshit too. Although that makes more sense.
Yeah, dude.
One's rectum for sexual is unknown as an actual. It's unknown as an actual sexual practice. Do we make? I don't know who in the crew would you make gerbil? Fan Jerry.
I think
Fan
Brooks
Jerry.
would probably be able to do it.
Brooks would do it, but that's you can't for animal cruelty reasons, right? I guess.
I don't know. I think that the chick is hot enough, then the gerbil can't really
I
complain.
think if you eat the gerbil afterwards, no harm, no foul.
yeah, as long as you're just
Oh
using it
my
for
God.
food. But I mean, honestly, like if you put a gerbil, Kate Upton, who's the chick with the big tits? The
That's
swimsuit
her.
mo- What?
That Kate Upton.
Kate Upton, yeah.
If you put
She
a
was the
gerbil up her ass,
swimsuit wet t-shirt champion.
it's like, did she win a wet t-shirt contest?
Yeah, that's what she was like known for. I mean, she's also like a Sports Illustrated model, but she was like the 3-time wet t-shirt champion.
Wow.
Can you
She
pull up
has
some
big
pictures of that?
titties.
Yeah, don't put them on the pod, but just put them just for our viewing.
Is a wet t-shirt contest? It's sort of like winning the lottery. I mean, it's not really a matter of skill.
Go to images.
The firewall is still up that protects.
Oh wow.
There she
Vimeo's
is.
got our back, yo.
Damn.
I'll just eat that.
Here you go. Become a man, O'Neill.
We're looking for her wet t-shirt winnings.
That's what's his
See, this is an old video.
this is
This was the chick for a while.
wow. I mean, yeah.
I think
and
I was
then,
in college when she was just considered the hottest chick on the planet.
Justin Verlander married her.
Baseball player?
Yeah, he's very good.
They still together?
Yeah. Good relationship. It looks like she was flipping off all the other team at the World Series.
Dedication.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird you can just post stuff like this on Instagram? Like,
Dude, even on YouTube,
see-through,
there are
it doesn't
nudist
matter.
YouTube channels.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I got deleted. Thanks.
Yeah, dude, there are fucking nudist YouTube channels where there's just chicks with their tits out. All the videos are age restricted, but they're up.
Wild.
All right, boys. Well, that's
that.
That's gonna be it for the podcast for this year. I think it's the last one of the year.
The last one of the year, and check out Leo and Friends as well. And we love you guys.
Much love, everybody.
Merry Christmas, guys.
It's Happy New Year now.
Yeah,
This one
Happy
came
New
out
Year.
after
Yeah, this
Christmas.
will be after Christmas.
We're recording this
Happy-
before Christmas, but
Yeah. Happy New Year.
much love, everybody.
See you in the new year. It's going to be a great year, baby.